People living near the Purina pet food plant in Denver are suing over the smell. In a recent response, Nestle-Purina argued the lawsuit is not specific enough and raised the possibility that the stench could be coming from somewhere else. The company's attorneys also pointed out they have operated from that facility since the 1930s, and people should have known they were moving next to their plant when they bought their homes. Very interesting lawsuit. New this morning, our 9 News legal expert Whitney Traylor is here to discuss the lawsuit. Thanks for coming in.
Sure. I hope I don't get the giggles on this one with you.
Well, I find it fascinating.
Yeah.
All right. So first, what do residents want and what is realistic in terms of damages for this?
Yeah. Well, what they're asking for, so every lawsuit has kind of two components to it in terms of possible damages. So there's money damages and then there's injunctive relief, meaning they want them to take some action. So here they're asking for money. They haven't specified what the number is, but they're really looking for injunctive relief. So I think they want them to either restructure their facilities so that the smell kind of is less pungent, or actually move. So that's going to be, and that'll be an expensive endeavor. Either way, they're going to have to, if the plaintiffs win, they would have to reconfigure their situation.
There's two really interesting parts of this. One to me is that Purina is saying, well, the stench could be coming from somewhere else, right?
Yes.
That's kind of their answer,
yeah.
One of them.
Yes. Yeah, they filed their answer. So the case started, the plaintiffs, it's very early on, so they've only filed the complaint and then Purina filed its answer. So it's the very first pleading, coming out. And they're saying a number of sort of scientific things. How sensitive is the nose? How close to the facility are you? What ingredient are you saying is causing the smell? All of these, and there could be other smells that contribute to it. So that's where the case could get expensive because they're going to have to go through discovery and have experts and all these people come through and say, yes, here's where the smell actually came from.
Now, on the other side of this, it's interesting because Purina is saying, we have operated here since the 1930s, and you should have known what you were moving into because we've been here for almost 100 years.
And that could be relevant, but part of that is also there are environmental factors that they have to consider. And so if they've breached those environmental just like sound, if it's too loud, those kind of things, so that will come into play. And there have been, the Colorado Department of Health has went in and actually had a citation against them. So that's going to be relevant. So we'll have to see. And when they first built it, though, it was on the outskirts of town. There were no residents. But as Denver's been developed, now you have these homes within it, and that's the class that they're seeking. They're seeking to have a class action, and it's all the residents within a mile of the facility.
Real quick, I have to ask you, what do you think is going to happen here? Because you touched on the fact that this could get very expensive. Right.
So I think the vast majority of cases settle. So I would suspect that this would settle. But and settlement is always good in lawsuits because you have some control over it. It's voluntary. Nobody's coming in saying you win and you lose. And so, and this one is going to involve a lot of experts. It's going to be expensive, time consuming. So I suspect it will settle. But if not, and it goes to trial, I don't know.
Oh, boy.
We'll have to see.
I'm sure you'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, for sure.
We didn't get the giggles. Look at us.
I know, right?
Look at us.
There you go.
We're trouble usually.
Yes.
Whitney, thank you. Let's get a check of the forecast with Chris.